There we go. So we're good.
Nightmare, break asunder. Taste my resolve. What is that in the center?
There we go, we're back.
Opening. Something inside is sending them frequencies to recover.
The game kind of decided it wanted to crash on me again at the worst possible time, so I had to restart it. But we're back.
Tide spawn is still hiding in there, ready to strike again.
We won't last much longer at this rate.
Hopefully it doesn't crap out on me again. We'll see.
The entrance is open. Now's the time.
But we're back. Brant and everybody showed up. Everybody from Raguna basically showed up to back up Septimon.
What are you doing? What I always planned to do. Hunt the Trenoldian. The moment I jump into the Dark Tide, the Tide Spawn will retreat to defend. That's when you seal the anti-corrosion ward. Trap them in one stroke. Jump into the Dark Tide? Are you out of your minds?
I mean, I would be asking the same question.
Precisely into the journeying paradise. This suffocating despair you see. It's a gateway, and Leviathan's sanctuary. You're saying Leviathan built the paradise inside the Dark Tide?
Bro, Galbrena is just insane like that.
It wasn't a hallucination. It was real. Paradise's first form. Everything it plotted fell apart. With no other choice, it began spreading the gospel of its paradise by force. And that gives us a chance to kill it.
Fair enough.
Right now, it's trying to break the Earthrend Wedge's seal and drown all of Rinasita in the Dark Tide. But that's not its true goal. It feeds on our terror, on despairing frequencies. That's what fuels its rebirth and its paradise.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, I guess we're jumping straight in then.
Kill Leviathan. Tear down the paradise it's built. If not, it will descend upon Rinasita, just as it did here, at the Three Heroes Crest.
The paradise won't fall unless we can reach it. How exactly do we do that?
The living can only enter the journeying paradise once they've been corrupted by the Dark Tide. Even then, one of you must go in first to open the way for the rest. Inside, there's a spatial anomaly. Whoever goes first must use the Sentinel's power to break through it, then find a waystone to create a connection for the others to follow. Augusta, you buried the waystone yourself, but it's been corrupted. Only the Sentinel's power can purify it. Take it. Leviathan's eye is still on this place, so I'll say no more. I trust you'll understand what's left unsaid.
Yeah, I guess.
Once I'm inside, I'll draw.
You seem to we're following your lead here. His plan.
Good. All locked and loaded. Now, if you'll excuse me, someone's got to teach the Dark Tide some manners.
No, hold on now.
To paradise.
Damn, she just said up, bye. I'm leaving. Bye, have fun.
See you all in hell.
See you all in hell.
The tide spawn are retreating to the center. They're all inside the ward's perimeter. Augusta!
Yep, alright, let's go.
We did it. But what good is that? She just rattles on, doesn't even check if anyone's really listening, and then dives headfirst into the dark tide.
Again, she's a bit of a nutcase. That's one thing that you gotta understand about Galbrina, guys. She's a bit of a... She is absolutely crazy.
That grand city she spoke of, I saw. Rover, we've set up camp near the Three Heroes Crest to keep watch. Let's head back and rest for now.
Alright.
There must be a way forward. Once we're back, we'll gather all of Raguna's heroes and plan our next move.
Oh, so we're gathering everyone. Yeah, literally. Avengers Assemble. Sweet.
The nature of the dark tide and Leviathan.
Yeah, how'd you guys get here so quick?
You're here.
Regarding that, I think it's best you hear from them.
Is it the Black Shores? Yeah, this has to be the Black Shores. It has to be the Black Shores. There's no other explanation on how they could have gotten here so quickly. Everyone is here. Everyone is here.
All available bloom bearers have arrived in Renesita. We're standing guard at Averado Vault, and Booling is already en route to reinforce Septimont. When the Thrunodian blindsided us in Jinzhou, we ate some dust. But this time, the Black Shores will show the world who we really are. We've already synced intel with Raguna, and time's short, so I'll make this a quickie. We've drawn some key conclusions about the Thrunodian in Renesita. The Thrunodian is a shadow of civilization, formless and immortal. According to Imperator's judgment, it can't be erased entirely, only shackled.
Okay, if it can't be erased entirely, then how are we supposed to kill it, though?
The one you're about to face is different. The Fraxidus used the Thrunodian's gem to resurrect him, and that created a crack in the shell. Tempest believes that with Imperator's power, you might be able to split the gem from the Thrunodian and stop Leviathan from fully reviving.
Go right then. We can stop it from fully reviving. Sweet.
If you can extract the gem, Tethys can tap into a Sonoro's infinite expansion to lock that thing down for good. One more thing. Back in Jinzhou, Abby proved capable of absorbing Thrunodian's frequencies. This means, in theory, it could act as a temporary host for the gem. But know this, the Thrunodian Leviathan is rooted deeply in the minds and souls of Renesita's people. Only they can truly face it.
Fair enough.
At Raguna's request, we've teleported some of our strongest resonators to reinforce the front lines at Three Heroes Crest.
I mean, that would explain why all the reinforcements are there.
We'll keep them safe. As for combat power, I called in some insurance. Never hurts to play it safe. Don't worry, we...
Bully Sally, you go! Speed
you don't have...
Unleash the fans.
Bruh. They keep interrupting Alto, bro.
In any case, you just focus on driving your blade straight into Leviathan's heart. We'll be Renacita's last line of defense. And we'll be right here, waiting for your safe return.
Alright then, I'll leave it in your hands. Very capable hands.
If not for the Black Shore's aid, we would not have arrived so swiftly, or with such peace of mind. This disaster has swept across all of Renacita. We Raganazi won't cower behind Septimon's walls, nor will we sit idle while the dark tide ravages your lands. Septimont has long stood as the vanguard against the tide spawn. This is your battleground. We'll follow your lead, Your Excellency. Just say the word.
See, that is respect. They're putting respect. They're putting respect on the leader of Septimont. Cool. Another reason why fucking Augusta has prime fucking aura, bro.
For Renacita, there is no need for formality between us. Leviathan is the source of this chaos. If the Black Shore's plan can truly seal it away, then perhaps the storm it unleashed may yet be stilled.
That Discord Slayer spoke of a connection between the Waystones. She must have meant the Anchorstone's ability to resonate and link with another. If there's another Anchorstone inside the Dark Tide, that connection could open up a path for us.
Try not to talk over the cutscene too much.
When the Dark Tide swallowed me, I did leave an anchor.
I'm also trying to pay attention so I can actually remember what's going
How
on.
do you know that?
Not important right now. The real issue is that the anchor has been heavily corroded. To reactivate it, we'll need to purify it using the Sentinel's power.
Even if we take another anchor stone with us, its power alone won't be enough to pierce the spatial anomaly inside the Dark Tide and open up a path.
I definitely think we're getting close to the end of 2.7. I kind of wish I didn't have to reset the whole stream for the second half of this, for the final bit of this, but it is what it is. And there's our other new character for the final bit of this patch, which is going to be great.
That light once drove back the darkness across Renacita.
Most of its strength was spent purging the dark tide beneath Raguna. What's left can only shield one person.
Okay, so who goes?
And someone will need to carry it in first.
I'll go.
Bro, why?
I know how to resist the Dark Tide's corruption.
The Phasalia family potion grants resistance, and I've endured its whispers for long enough. I know its tactics. Let me face
Bro,
this.
who's going? Who is going? I do like that we're given a lot of choices and options here.
We don't even know where this anchor stone is. Finding it may take time, and your potion might wear off before you reach it. But I still carry the Sentinel's power. I can hold out longer than anyone. I have to be the one.
This relic holds all that Primus once felt. His fury, sorrow, obsession, and resolve. I see that same resolve in you. Take it.
Yeah, I have to be the one to do it, bro. I'm the MC. I have to be the one to do it. No one else can do it.
Lady Cantarella, how many of your family's potions remain?
You're asking if I can brew enough to carry all of us into the journeying paradise? If we're ready to face Leviathan.
So, once that anchor stone is activated, the path should be clear, right? Great! Then would you do us the honor, brilliant Lady of Potions, and get us there?
Rover, this is Rinasita's fight. It is neither your duty to shoulder it alone, nor our desire to see you do so. We will not have you face the Threnodian alone.
Alright then, fair enough. Looks like, again, Avengers Assemble, basically.
If facing Leviathan means being corrupted by the Dark Tide, then so be it.
The priestesses foresaw this. The Dark Tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. If that is our fate, we must meet it head-on.
I'll go first. I'll enter the Dark Tide, activate the Anchor Stone's connections, and hold the path open for the rest of you.
Meanwhile, we'll hold the line at the Three Heroes Crest. The Tidespawn aren't the only threat. The Fraxters might still have their hand to play.
Once the anchors are active, we'll take the potions and follow.
Rinasita will not falter just because a few of its leaders are gone. Its people will rise.
Fair enough. I mean, if the people are strong enough, yeah, they would be able to live. They'd be able to run it without their leaders.
Leviathan will fall.
Alright, everyone's here. Fuck it, let's go.
We all understand the burden you carry. We are grateful. We'll continue to monitor the Dark Tide. When the moment comes, we'll move. Until then, prepare and rest.
That visitor from Mulang. He must know something about Fenrico. If the lantern came from the Fabricatorium, then what's happened to the Dark Tide sealed beneath Raguna's seas? There's still time before I go.
Yep, let's talk to him. Might as well.
You're here. Harbinger of the Dark Tide.
Who are you? How do you know?
Choyan. The capital sent me to retrieve a fugitive. And gather intel on the Threnodian's resonator.
So you're the reason here. Scar broke out, and you were here to bring him back. That is... okay.
I found the Primus. He was tied to the Threnodian. Knew the truths of it all.
That is
but
great.
The Dark Tide silenced him. In his final moments, he passed this lantern.
So he's...
His ambitions and his crimes were buried in blood. But he paid the price. Gave his life. That's how the relic reached your hands. Think no more on it. Think only of what's ahead. Death is a cheap way to pay for transgressions. He knew it wouldn't be enough. Listen. Every harbinger of the Dark Tide, Fenrico, Mia, the rest. Death.
I don't think I'm dying.
I accepted this long...
You've already been touched by the Dark Tide. Even the...
That's why we're not arguing over who goes in first. Anyone else would just suffer longer.
You've been resisting the Threnodian's corruption this whole time. suppressing your resonance ability so Tidespawn wouldn't surface. Everything you said was just to hide the truth. Deliberately. You're prepared to walk into death alone.
I am.
You've traveled so far just to honor a dying stranger's final wish.
The Dark Tide rejects outsiders of Renacita. I'll do what I can. I'll hold the line here. You do what must be done. When you're truly prepared to die, death doesn't come so easily.
I never act with sacrifice as a given.
One last thing. The magistrate of Jinzhou asked me to send her the people you helped. They're still waiting for your farewell.
Bro, he's so cool. All right, let's go. Gearing up for the final round.
You know, status report.
Frequency is stabilizing. If you're going in, this is your best window. Remember that stretch of chaos we once... If Leviathan has shaped this world through the Dark Tide, expect something similar. That Discord Slayer, Galbrenna, was it? She's bound to the Dark Tide. If she dared to hunt the Threnodian, she must know how to navigate. Once inside, find her existence in the chaos. Reunite with her. She'll guide you forward. You catch on quickly. I believe you know. Immerse yourself in her rhythm. Feel it, understand it. Find a trace of her within the chaotic frequencies. And when you find her, don't let...
Rover, keep your wits about you once you're inside the Dark Tide.
Don't worry. I'll stick with her every step of the way.
Just remember you're not going in alone. When the time comes, we will be right behind you. If you are ready, step forward. May the eternal sun light your path, and may each step bring you closer to...
All right, into the Dark Tide we go. Let's go find Galbrenna and kill the Threnodian, hopefully. Or whatever we're doing. Seal it away, kill it, whatever we're doing. I'm honestly surprised to see Abby so energetic right now.
A whole other world inside the Dark Tide. Huh? Anyway, let's focus. Like said, we do... let me remember. Something about anchoring to the memories, feelings, and connections.
That is true. We know very little about Galbrenna, so this might be a little bit harder than we thought.
Galbrenna's always like... she's there, and then whoosh, she's gone.
In life, chaos. In death, the hesitant shall not return. The timid shall not pass. Tell me, little lamb, whence do you come? And where does your path lead?
It's that creepy guy again.
Little lamb, your hostility
pains
me.
Balor, I think, or whatever its name was that she referred to.
A simple task, surely you've heard. The Dark Tide preserves memory. Her past is scattered through its depths, tangled in the currents like fractured.
Then we'll just go find them ourselves.
The Dark Tide mirrors the chaos of the human mind. Shifting, twisting. A fleeting thought, and the path ahead may vanish beneath your feet. Leviathan lurks in the depths of this world, building its kingdom, bending this place into its image. This place is molded by the journeying paradise's frequency, a vision of perfection, unmarred by flaw. But behold, the dark tide. Leviathan merged paradise and hell with its power of assimilation. Yet the mask is flawed. The paradise is incomplete. These twin worlds bleed into one another to create spatial countless souls caught between light and shadow, adrift without rudder or self. Not yet. Save its light. I will guide you. Walk with me through this wasteland. If you wish to see her, then walk her path. You will hear despair's screams. See the dead beg for death. Watch souls willingly burn in cleansing fire. What is? Good. I've seen many enter this realm. Valiant, burning with purpose, just like you. But her plan is bold. But an unwanted frequency has mingled into the dark tide. But for now, you have come, little lamb.
I like this whole thing with the lamb references.
Sharpen your claws. It's time. The flow of time here is slower than in your world. We have plenty of it. Be patient, little lamb. I shall keep watch over the outside.
Is that Galbrenna up ahead?
Yep, young Galbrenna.
I won.
Did you see that? That resonance ability? Can a child really wield that kind of power?
She'll be a force to be reckoned with. Perhaps even rise to challenge for F4 one day.
Damn it. I was so close. If it hadn't been for the difference in our resonance ability, what did you do to get that?
My power? It's always
born with it. I can't take it. I trained harder.
I know. You're all stronger than me, and all worthy opponents. Oh, but please...
Are you mocking us? People like you,
bro,
born lucky, never understand what it means to struggle, to fight for your strength.
No! They are stronger than me, in body and in spirit. So many here are. Why? Why was I the only one gifted with this power?
Resenting your ability because of the resentment of others.
Those who cannot stomach defeat. Even sincerity tastes of cruel. Fate is never fair. It bestows gifts without reason. Whether blessing or mockery, mankind must learn.
So she is from Septimont. Why did she leave? Her resonance ability was bright and radiant back then. Now it...
The curse of the... Had she returned untempered, with curse still unclaimed as gift, Renacita would have burned for her folly. A fitting fate.
You claim to stand against Leviathan, yet you speak so coldly of him.
The two are not in conflict. Many a mighty alliance has thrived on roaming alone. And I am a tacit discord, a devourer, and we each take what we need. She too accepted my gift. Do not be so eager for answers. Go live them. She will carve the path through this underworld for you. But the true danger does not lie in shadow. It hides in the light. Leviathan calm shell beats a heart that burns for battle. Perhaps you have heard of the great dark tide that swept through Septimont 16 years ago. It swallowed her whole. Once touched by the dark tide, a human's resonance ability and frequency are devoured.
I was just in Oak Hollow. Where am I?
Because the dark tide loved you, but you rejected its gift. Now, it will consume.
Kiria.
You could have risen above us all. With your gift, you might have become.
Honestly, I never understood why I was born with this.
Also, she had blonde hair.
You and so many. I've asked myself. You once told me the real strength comes from the dark tide.
Well said. So take what remains of my strength. You're not completely lost yet.
The dark tide lies fate itself.
I always knew you, quiet as you seem. If someone struck
Well, that's crazy. Like, her whole personality shifted
twice as hard.
Whenever she became corrupted by the dark tide, but she still managed to keep everything intact, her humanity intact.
I didn't want to admit it before, but in the arena, the fire in your eyes. So live with pride.
Curious creatures, humans. Always yet her power was corrupted.
But she still is.
She was born.
The traces and...
Leviathan hides its message. The Sentinel's power you bear. Use it to... Good. If resistance comes, let that power be your blade. A journey into the abyss allows no return. It is a path ordained. To rise, one must first learn to fall. So... I remember. When her resonance ability was corrupted by the dark tide, she...
Yeah, okay, so this is where she changed.
And flesh. She clawed through monstrosities until she stood before me. Her frequency, how rare. A mortal here.
Oh, this is when you guys first met. Okay, and you gave her the power.
Slow, ceaseless, until thou bend the knee.
I know. The dark tide devours everything. Assimilates everything.
To claim a divinity's power is to invite divine wrath. Know this. More tidespawn lying.
It's already flowing inside of me. So why can't I turn it against them? These false frequencies need me to survive. If this power doesn't want to listen,
She basically said, you know what, let's fight fire with fire, and just use the power against them.
Thy own kind wished for thy survival.
So I can...
To seek a life true, while death surrounds thee.
Then I'll show you. By living. No matter the pain, humanity can live through it. Fate. It may be loud, but I don't think it's that strong. I don't believe in it.
We heard this when Avidius fell.
Against its spawns. Fascinating. Perhaps.
Within the dark tide lies fate itself. None can escape the net it
I'll deal with this later. I was gonna do something, but I'll deal with it later after I'm done.
It hurts.
Carry with strength. Live with pride.
Human flesh remaineth ever feeble. This broken yet this is indeed a chance I shall give one final push.
You helped her escape.
You are free to see it that way. But I made no vow that my boon came without a price. Still, I never did grasp what—
If you can't tame the power you carry, you'll only be dragged along by it. That's not living. And it's not the future those who helped her. She carried the same will they did. Even if she failed in that wish.
Beyond my understanding. But mark this. Without her defiance has drawn divine attention. Though she escaped, the Tidespawn still hunt her. Her fate. To spare Renacita further calamity, she fled to distant lands. Corrupted by the Dark Tide. But she was clever. Learned to track the movements of tacit discords through the Dark Tide's fluctuation.
Again, she basically just used the Dark Tide's power against itself.
She roamed the wild, but men seldom listen to a girl who bears a curse. 'Twas easier to believe she brought disaster. Some even said her flames were from Galbrenna, the legendary tacit discord.
So wait, she's named after a legendary discord?
Galbrenna was original.
A fiend of ever-burning flame. A monster who spread fear
across
the land.
Fine.
Luring humans into the fire for her own cruel
That's very interesting, and it kind of mirrors what she is now.
And saved many in its guise. But her one mistake was her weakness. And that name became a fate she could not. The Dark Tide saw no more after she escaped. So,
The flames! She's Galbrenna! The flame demon!
Time is running out.
disguised as Galbrenna, use their fear to drive them out. But alas, this time, the true Galbrenna had come. So long
for an origin story, I kind of like this as an origin story.
Run as you always do.
Yeah, this character is very interesting.
Give me your devouring power. If I can consume her, I can end her rebirth.
You dare bargain with me?
Oh, I dare.
Is a threat. Without me, you die too.
You would not dare.
I
Hunt
would
with
dare.
me or die with me. Your choice.
You know the cost.
Then before that, I'll tame you. But for now, that undying demon will fall beneath my blade!
I always like it when they switch up the art style.
This name is now mine.
I do like the switch up in to the picture book art style.
You will suffer considerable pain. Is it worth it?
I would say obviously, if she's been around for as long as she has.
Let's go. The hunt continues.
Obviously, it had to have been worth it to endure everything that she did with and put up with you if she's been able to live as long as she has.
To consume that flame demon, she surrendered more of her frequency to me. Thus, our pact was sealed. All that I consume, she inherits as strength.
So she became what she is by endlessly feeding on tacit discords.
A pact always has a price. Should she fail to feed me fresh frequencies, I shall feast on her soul, piece by piece, till naught remains. So she hunts without end. Weak tacit discords are but tasty morsels. Only the strong may stand beside me. If she would grow, she must hunt true to crave unorthodox power, yet cling to her humanity. 'Tis a savage clash of wills between her soul and theirs. And should her will...
You'll devour her frequency. Be reborn through her.
I helped her once broken vessel with my own frequency. Enough to survive the dark tide. This is a long overdue repayment.
Fair enough. I mean, again, if you're basically dealing with devils...
It was the souls of those humans who saved her. You just saw an opening in her broken frequency and slipped in. Admit it.
When you deal with devils, there's always a price.
Didn't you?
I do not deny it. After centuries, a door opened at last. And she bore a soul unshaken. Besides, suffering is a gift. Through it, she learned the true meaning of strength. Fate showed her they gave her a second. She walks this path with zeal. Oh, and there are 4 more like me in her now. Ah, I almost forgot. Of course, one must not forget the flame deep.
At this point, Galbrenna feels like her true name. But what was her...
That you must ask her yourself.
You came.
Hope I'm not too late?
Not too late, not too early. Right on time.
I mean, I'm never really late. I'm always on time. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
One side each.
The main character is always on time. The main character is never late. Anyway.
Guardian of the dark side. Immortal. We meet again. I tried to clear the path for you, but that thing got in my way.
You handled all the monsters along the way by yourself?
More or less. No choice. And I couldn't be sure which one to take. So I wanted to make it easy. Whichever way you chose.
You've already helped. More than enough.
So could you. There were things I couldn't have done alone. As
lots of people just kind of showing, popping in and popping out tonight. Very weird stream night. Right. Ooh, frequency.
one last thing.
You didn't have to go so far, Discord Slayer. Take what's left of me.
This flicker of a soul won't last much.
Just hang in there. I'll find the...
You don't have to carry it all yourself. Sometimes...
Thank you.
Human frequencies dull the pain of absorption. Why not let them serve a purpose? Burn them before they turn.
I did it because I wanted to. Not everything needs a reason.
Ha! I gave you power, not so you would squander it on sentiment.
Your time's up. Crawl back to where you belong.
Looks like you've got him on a leash.
Taming him isn't the hard part. Becoming stronger than him is. Oh, and keeping him hungry enough to feed on my terms.
Do not mistake this for triumph, Gal Red. This battle will not end until one of us is dead.
It's quite moody.
Let him Humans don't... That power you used, was it the Sentinel's power of separation? And that incredible little one. No wonder Cartetia had the nerve to propose such a mad... Even here, the Paradise's frequency isn't stable. Which means Leviathan hasn't completely seized control. So, looks like part one of the plan worked.
You bear the Dark Tide's power, but you are no Harp.
Good. We can avoid a lengthy explanation. If you're looking for the Harbinger too, you must have seen it. The Apocalypse Leviathan. It was meant to remain restrained by the Sentinel, but I feel it stirring again. I followed its frequency, and found you.
Most of Leviathan's power resides in me, but a fragment escaped. I've been tracking the one who carries that power.
That gem was cast into the Dark Tide. If this is where things are at, that Leviathan is about to resurrect. Freed from the Sentinel's hold, it's returned to its primal state in the Dark Tide.
That is
like
fair.
Water returning to the sea. We must trap its frequency before.
So this was before we showed up, me and Cantarella.
Oh.
So this is the conversation they had. This is when they discussed the plan. Okay.
Leviathan's instinct will draw it to reclaim what was once part of itself.
I was wondering
the godhood inside
if we were ever going to get the missing piece of the puzzle or not.
But that godhood has fused with your humanity. Their frequencies...
That's exactly how we trap it. When Leviathan awakens, it won't distinguish. It will devour all. If I offer my humanity, I'll become an anchor. Give form to formlessness, and trap its frequency in one place. And if it's now hiding in the Dark Tide, I know you have a way.
I'm really enjoying the final conclusion.
Right?
And I suppose
I think this has been a good conclusion to the 2.0 story arc,
In those who strive to protect this land.
or the overarching thing for 2.0 for Renacita. I'm having a lot of fun so far. I cannot wait to see what the actual ending is though, but so far I have been hooked from the very start. They definitely pulled me in with this story quest. I am very hooked on this one.
When the time comes, I'll kill you in front of them. To convince Leviathan of your necessary death.
Then I shall leave the rest to you. Thank you for choosing to be misunderstood, hated, and for putting your life at risk.
With the Sentinel Sword of Divinity, we split her godhood from her humanity, leaving the divine within her. Then, I fired the Dark Tide bullet to consume her frequency and send her humanity into the Dark Tide.
An insane plan. Yes, it is an absolutely insane plan.
The signals it receives. It's blinded by what people believe. By tricking the one closest to the Blessed Maiden into accepting her death, we lowered its guard. Now that Cartetia has trapped its frequency, All that's left is to gather strength, reach the paradise, and finish Leviathan.
You must be pretty confident.
Even I'm not arrogant enough to think I can take the train off. No apocalypse is ever stopped by a lone hero. It's always a difficult struggle. In this hunt, my part is to clear the way while the others prepare, set the aim, and fire the first shot. Maybe I'm gambling. People freeze up facing the end. Fear takes hold. Even those... But if there's even the slightest chance to stop a disaster, I'll take it. Even if I stand alone. All I need to know is that when I drained the last drop from my glass, I had the guts to pull the trigger. Worst case, I stay trapped in the dark tide, holding Leviathan back a little longer. That's a price I'll pay. But I think I bet on the right people.
I mean, yeah.
Some of us might use the word.
I can sense Augusta's anchorstone. It lies beyond this well in the deeper realm of the dark tide. But the deeper we go, the stronger Leviathan's mental This cassette tape is a rare find from Lohai Roy. It preserves your most innate frequency. Perfect for what's ahead. I don't know how it works, but it's a good time for music, wouldn't you say?
Music. Ooh, we get the music. We getting some music action now.
Does the song have a name?
They're usually named after the one who recorded them.
So your real name is...
I'll tell you when this is all over. Call it a promise. A promise that we both make it back in one piece.
We're getting close to the end. If the music starts playing, we're getting close to the end.
If you're ready, let's go.
I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. Oh, now why does it sound like it's playing Devil Trigger music? Or Doom music. I guess it'd be more accurate to call it Doom music. Yeah, that sounds more like Doom music.
You know how to use the Sentinel's original power, don't you? Then change the world if something gets in your way.
I have been playing for 3 hours. Yes, I know to take a break.
Why are there so many enemies?
It created them itself. Nothing more than empty husks.
What should we do? Should we avoid them?
No. Slay them all. They need no mercy. Their rest awaits.
You will obey.
Speak of the devil. Rise from hellfire! Let's settle the dispute. Behave now. I'll show you
the gates of hell. Don't try to lick your food.
More bullets. can't escape me. Ha! My power will send you to your grave.
Fresh face.
One down. Down with the curtain. Behave now. The flames are raw. Painted hellfire. The hunt ends here. Another mortar thrown at us. Oh, bring it on. This song is about to hit the chorus. Behave now. Big voice.
Alright. Well, I quite enjoyed that fight, and I didn't mess that one up nearly as bad as I did the other two fights, so I am good. I consider that a win.
It's over.
Some faint melodies disrupted the rhythm. Try switching worlds. Finally, we've arrived. The true gateway to hell.
Shining with hearts full of joyous.
The dead grow tongues and sing praise day and if the journeying paradise reach.
Look at them, lining up to flatter their death without Leviathan's wisdom.
Ceaseless worship, stripped of meaning or soul.
All to gather more believers, to be drawn into Paradise's maw.
Even with the tape's help, we can't stay exposed to these hymns for too long. Chimera.
I don't take your order. Silence, wretched souls! There is no place for you in.
Seems Chimera still commands some authority here.
Coming back here feels like coming home. Leviathan was right about one thing. Fear.
Oh, these are Tacit Discords. Okay, I was wondering what they were. I was like, wait a minute.
The Styx Lake. A myth once whispered in Septimont, now carved into reality by Leviathan. Those touched by the Tidespawn often begin to see things. Hallucinations. And this lake...
Well, we're back where we started.
There. Do you see it? At the edge of this underworld. That's the journeying paradise.
Alright then. Should we start calling the reinforcements, or... is it still too early for everyone to assemble?
Walk the path of glorious ascension.
No matter how Leviathan dresses it up, it can't hide the truth.
This lake, it's not quite...
The Styx Lake. A place where all souls meet. Leviathan reshaped it through the dark tide, turning it into a furnace where souls are melted down.
A crude imitation of the Sentinel's way of giving form to remnant creatures. But Leviathan takes the souls devoured by the dark tide and forges them into its obedient kindreds. Perhaps what I carry is rage. A rage for vengeance.
This is where Chimera was born.
Born from the fury that courses through the earth, rage cast my spine, and slaughter forged my chest.
I'm starting to like the Chimera, the whole back and forth between Galbrina and the Chimera.
Fields, slept to the wails of Leviathan. Its treachery dragged me into the dark. Since then, our frequencies gnaw and rend at one another, torment without end. The agony wrought by its will, I shall repay tenfold. Carving bone, feasting on marrow, atoned.
Chimera was Leviathan's first Tidespawn, created by fusing the frequencies of 3 powerful tacit discords, the first of its kindred. Don't expect nobility from him. He has the gift of wisdom, but at his core, that vengeance. These human frequencies, they're trapped in the dark tides. Leviathan can do nothing but trap them here and torture them with the pain it's harvested. That alone is reason.
So, are we actually slaying this or what?
We end
Because it's been a minute.
We set them
exactly. Look, the anchor stone no. The waters are dark with corruption. Trying to cross would only rouse the dark tide.
Wretched souls, abandon all yearning for the light of paradise. I come not to save, but to ferry thee to the far shore, into the underworld of hell, into frost and flame.
Oh, look, it's Charon.
The living have no
Well, time to cross the river Styx, I guess.
Turn back. Seek another crossing. Leave this place, and be not consorts of the dead.
The beholder finds no anomaly. If Leviathan based this underworld on the old tales of Septimont, then this must be Charon, the ferryman of the dead.
Yep, the ferryman of the dead. Yep, I called it.
Characters only mechanically follow their scripted roles. Hand me that lantern-shaped terminal. I'll hand.
Whence comes your pride that you would defy my word?
We come by the highest will's command. By divine pardon, we shall cross to honor the dead, and to return hope to the living.
A vessel for the dead.
The old stories say Charon favors gold and jewels. If the living seek passage, they must offer a fortune deemed worthy.
The accursed shore away.
Alright, I guess we're being ferried across now. We're getting close to the end, I think. Again, I just really wish I didn't have to break this up into 2 parts again, because the game decided it wants to crash at the worst possible time. It always does this. Anytime I play Wuthering Waves or Marvel Rivals, it always wants to crash right when I'm in the middle of a stream. Never fails. Won't crash any other time, except for when I stream.
That was surprisingly smooth.
I had the beholder on him the whole time. My instincts keep telling me something's off. We'd better stay sharp. The anchor stone is just ahead. Let's go activate it. Its energy has been reshaped by the dark tide. We'll need the Sentinel's power to purify it before activation.
None shall whisper. Cherish every gain.
It's done. The terminal's comms should be restored. Let's contact Augusta.
So wait, we're pulling everybody in now? Is it finally time? Avengers assemble? Yes, I would assume. Reassembling? Are we assembling everyone? Avengers assemble. Come on. Uh-oh.
Yes, we saw it. The Anchor Stone has been activated. Sooner than expected.
My family's potions are ready. But please, a word. It's been crafted from the Threnodian's venom. Outside the corruption's reach, it induces hallucinations, warping your senses and clouding judgment. If you aren't immediately entering the dark tide, I advise you all not to drink it.
Ground defenses are holding. And no major fluctuations in the dark tide for now.
Well, it is time. Avengers assemble. Come on, let's go. Let's get it. It's finally time. The moment has come. We have the whole gang here. All right.
Everyone. Wait. An intense frequency suddenly.
Why?
It's moving towards the Western Front.
Why, why? You had to ruin it. You had to go and ruin it. We were... Oh, no. Oh, no. Scar. Oh, no. He has returned.
Is this the best the mighty gladiators of Septimont can offer? A grand finale deserves grandeur. How can such a dull act satisfy the audience? Oh, yes! Now this is a scene fit for the final act.
Blades do not discriminate. Leave. This one's mine.
Yep, leave. You guys aren't strong enough.
Has Huanglong fallen so low, they now send a blind man to die?
Wait, he's blind?
Scar of Jinzhou. Surrender now. One strike is all it would take to end you. Surrender, and you may be spared pain.
Oh,
how about no?
An epic play such as this, I refuse an early exit.
My orders were to bring you back, dead or alive. I never planned on bringing you back alive.
Yeah, so death. I'm bringing you back dead. Like, I was technically told to bring you back alive, but I had really no intentions of bringing you back.
Belongs to me.
Alright then.
You're too late.
Ooh, we're getting the Scar boss fight. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting this to be an actual... Ow, ow, ow. Ow.
One strike. To settle it all. Answer my call. Step forward.
Okay, I like this character's gameplay.
Retreat to gain ground.
I like his gameplay. I like his kit. How do they keep releasing all these characters?
Your eyes fixed on the tide. Never once did you see the threat in the sky. Annihilation. Right on time!
Yeah, I don't think it's over. That was pretty cool, though. I'm not gonna lie. Scar just kind of luring everyone into a trap. I mean, we knew the Fraxidus was gonna show up, right? They had to.
The connection was... The Fraxidus really sent two overseers at once.
Frolova and Scar. Their appearance was too well timed.
Yeah, I thought Frolova was still trapped.
No matter. The Dark Tide was just unleashed because of the Fraxidus' interference. And everyone there. They didn't even
Trust them. Their will is stronger than the corruption.
I hope you're right.
The Anchor Stone has been activated. It will guide them through the Dark Tide.
Watch out!
Uh-oh.
Fret not. Soon you and your companions shall reunite in the boundless embrace of eternal night.
Somehow I knew you would show up.
Ends here. What is writ by fate?
Huh. The Fraxidus must think highly of us. No wonder the Beholder couldn't read your frequency. It can't pierce something as ancient as the concept of death. I've seen many who can use their forte to mimic or create, but to perfectly replicate another's frequency and even forge an entire... There's only one person who can do that. The thousand-faced survivor. The grand architect of the Fraxidus, Schwarzlock. But I doubt that's your real name.
The children have toiled to create this grand spectacle, and
Yeah, so I kind of figured that the leader of the Fraxidus would show up this time around.
I have slumbered in shadow for too long. This old vessel yearns to stir. You are our honored guest, and so you shall be.
Okay, well, so much for everyone kind of assembling, I guess.
You ferried us across only to bar the return. Well, the answer is plain to see. No one is going to stand in our...
Regrettable. Violence is not mine to seek.
Leave him to me. Go. Knock upon the gates of paradise, and let its bells toll through the dark to guide their way. I'll find a way. What?
Yeah, I think Albrena can handle you.
So long as one of us reaches paradise, hope.
Alright. Fuck, I guess it's up to me. Again, main character.
Looks like it's just the two of us now, Rover.
Why do you sound so weak?
Not as long as there's
Abby.
Right. I'll fight by your side till the end. Look! Half the paradise is just ahead. Push through them. We're almost there. We'll make it.
Influence is getting stronger. Are you all right, Abby?
Yeah, no worries.
See, you say that, but now I'm immediately worried.
More enemies.
Journey in paradise is just ahead.
Shadow descends. Be gone. And this frequency is weakening.
Yep.
I can barely sense it.
Stop yapping. So dizzy.
Oh, Abby, 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 Abby. Ah, I need you. You can't disappear on me now.
These voices.
Uh-oh. We're seeing the fate of everyone. Uh-oh. Zani! Can't thrill it? Phoebe.
My head! It hurts. I can't take it. I'm sorry.
Abby!
Uh-oh. Oh, this is not good.
This time, for nothing. Aruna stands alone. Enough! It's meaningless.
We're finally here. We're finally here. Took us long enough, but we're finally here. Somehow I managed to make it. Yep, with my sanity intact. Yep, I knew you would be here, Christopher. I knew it. You always show up at the right time.
Oh, no need to rush toward the abyss in such haste. Did Avidius's story stir sorrow? And by now, you must have realized that Renacita's fate was fraught with that truth exposed. Have you ever suspected that humanity's fate could all a girl born into a land ravaged by war? Tell me, why was she fated to stand against the divine and endure a second suffering? And that one born of Sonoro itself, designed to serve as the core of a hollow system. Who scripts such destinies? Who appoints such suffering? If fate cannot grant equal grace to all, if it cannot offer each soul a just, then perhaps it is we who must tear the old script and become the old.
No matter how noble your reason may sound, the crimes you've committed in Renacita are far too great to ever be forgiven.
Oh, I care little for my own fate. I am but a small foot. One day, my role too will end. And if that finale serves to bring the curtain down with perfection and grandeur. However, my moment on stage is yet to come. The spotlight now.
You wrote Avidius and all of Renacita into a tragedy. You speak of divinities with disdain. But the moment you took up that quill, you became no different. I don't trust you. Or the quill in your hand.
Certainly. I do believe there is someone more worthy than I. We've invited you before. Many times. Should you choose to accept, you would be the one to hold that quill.
Yeah, how about no? How about no? How about I refuse?
Bound by which I know you bear a power not of this world. It grant Overthrax's power lies dormant within Abby. A Threnodian's essence is one and the same. Leviathan could use the dark tide to possess Abby, merge with Overthrax, and
Alright.
You've never questioned what Abby is, never paused to wonder why it grows dizzy each time it absorbs the dark tide. You do already know what the dark... Perhaps once Abby merges with Leviathan, it will recall what it once was and find its true self. If that's the risk you're prepared to take, I suppose I can revise my script accordingly. Leviathan has the paradise should have descended as I... Still, any script worth its ink must be able to adapt. We knew your plan from the beginning. Now your companions are lost to the dark tide, adrift with no anchor in sight. Fate, as for Cartathea, the divinity that granted her a second life is dead. Do you truly believe her humanity alone can stand against Leviathan?
I do, though. They believe in me for a reason. So I can't just come and ignore all the faith and trust they put in me.
Alas, this interlude must end.
He's stupid.
Here. Leviathan stirs from its slumber, and with its wrath comes its... Now then, show me.
He's such a good, well-written villain. I didn't like him in the beginning, when he was first introduced.
Your will is your own.
But now I'm starting to like him.
If you are worthy to... But...
I have my doubts about this character, okay? But they've written him very, very good.
Life is but a walking... And then, in the blink of a...
I believe in them.
Of course. But what if the one we speak of, the one meant to end love...
What? So you're true talk...
The special scene between her and our grand architect must... But now take a brief rest. The stage is nearly set for your finale.
Yeah, this is a really good final. A good way to end an arc. I'm just gonna come out and say that now. Everything about this has been really good. Get some more Galbrana action.
So,
Indeed. Another stalemate awaited her. And you... The Revenant returned from the Dark Tide. I know the power you wield. Left unchecked, it unravels the fabric of our play. And so, I confess, Galbrana.
Do you count how many gemberries you've eaten in your life? For one with a lifespan like yours. Surely you know more than most. So go on.
You risked all to save those who share. To choose to protect is one thing, but to do so, wielding power not You must have felt it. The cold.
So what? I chose this path, and I'll follow it.
Your frequency now intertwines with the Tacet Discords. My offer still stands. Join the Fraxidus. You too have crossed the veil that parts life and death.
Ever since I got these wings, I found freedom in the open sky. I don't need a haven or titles to cage me.
Should you crave power, we shall grant it. Even that of the...
Bro, you were really trying to sell this hard.
Mortal sight is too narrow to fathom our
Bruh. This has made me like Galbrana even more, bro.
So, you think you stand above humanity, huh? Whatever. I don't give a damn about you or your grand ideals. I only need one reason to take you down. You're in my way.
The Tacet Discords within you.
You hide behind. I've risen from blood. I broke Harpia's razor wings and tore out Balor's demon eye. Not even Dalahan's iron hooves could bring me to my knees. The Dark Tide cursed me long ago. And you think one of your clones can stop me?
Still clinging.
Yeah, bro. Just had herself stripped of all of her power.
We're already there. Schwarzloch.
Bro, are we getting a cutscene?
This blood. It should be enough. My flames could never reach you before. But now, it's time you paid for your arrogance. The hunt begins.
Bruh. Yeah, this goes hard, bro. Like, really hard. It's great. Again, and we're not even done yet, technically. We still have a lot left. It seems like.
Friends, they purify the corrupted frequencies.
Fight your way home.
Yeah, that was dope. That was sick.
And here I thought you knew me well. A good hunter turns nature to her. Or did you misunderstand? I didn't become strong because of any of you. I was strong.
I wasn't referring to that. I was surprised to see the spirits rise at your command, forming as Cetus the Tide.
I didn't command them. They chose it of their own will. When disaster strikes, a hollow being like you wouldn't understand.
Even if you absorb the corruption in their frequencies, it will not last. That Charon is but one mask the Grand Architect wears. The spirits will not
I know. That's why we have to move and...
There was a battle near the journeying...
Left. It's a short...
There is no...
Then I'll carve one...
Ooh, music. Getting some music.
The Vitan's presence is growing stronger. Flamewing won't last much longer in the air. The Beholder's mark, prey mark. Time to end it in one shot. I'll use the
okay, I like the first person.
While shooting. Chimera, tear the space apart.
I like the first person. I really like this. Oh, I fell. I fell. Oops. Wait, what?
Chimera, tear the space apart.
I wasn't trying to fall.
Just a scratch.
No time to lick your wound.
Those ice waves stay dead forever. I see you.
Sweet, sweet slaughter. I shall feast to my heart's content.
Stay sharp.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, I like the first person. The way that they switch this up with the first person.
I'll kick the gates of hell open myself.
Slow down. I must savor the exquisite taste of death.
Through here. Judgments come. I'm here to bury you myself. Almost there.
Well, she's literally turned a body into a skateboard. Alright then. Alright then. I kind of fumbled it there a little bit, but I still say that... Okay. The first person was an interesting touch. Because normally, like, I think it's the first time that they've ever done something like that, the first person.
Swallowed her, and the stairway to... Run all you like. Your chance to save her is already lost. Such is the nature of...
If I believed in fate, I wouldn't have made it this...
You think that little flame can burn this dark tide? You drown.
I know it's not enough. What if I add some of this?
You intend to unleash the tacit discords within you. Those savage frequencies alone will destroy you before the Dark Tide even gets a chance.
I tamed them once. I can do it again. It's just a matter of... what if saving her means we still have a... I'll risk it all. My will. My everything.
Lunatic!
Let's see.
You love me and you know it. You love it. You love me and you know it.
Everything you have fought to keep will burn to ash.
I don't care.
Then let it burn. Time to make a choice again. Hunt with me, or die with me. If you still want to see Leviathan destroyed with your own eyes, either way, I've already made my choice.
I called on you time and again to unleash your true power. And now, of all things, this is what gets through to you. You would risk everything for us.
I would.
No matter the cost.
Just as I foresaw, she erupted a fleeting spark, kindled by all she once had, burning for a hopeless stand against the furious what awaits you now, roving outland and step onto the deserted...
How much time has passed? No path to take. No way to go.
How long is this story quest?
Death is a divide those you but far more one day. Even this stealing will fall.
I will not forget them.
You've changed from who you once were. Still stubborn, as always. Now, and that fear losing has made you weak. Go on then. Your destination lies just ahead.
Well, Cristoforo, can you go away already? I'm getting kind of annoyed with you now.
When the bustling stage quiets, all who played a part in your fate will take their leave. Only you remain for the final bow.
Well, no, duh.
From beginning to end.
It would make sense that after everything I'd be the only one, considering I'm the main character, but anyway, I digress.
That is the truth you cannot escape. Abby's condition was written into our script long ago. Even if you strike Leviathan down, Abby can no longer serve as the vessel to seal Leviathans. Only one variable slipped past our design. Her. The Revenant returned from the Dark Tide. She could have bridged your failing forces and brought Leviathan to its end, but the moment she gave up, your downfall was written. Hope scattered like ash.
She didn't give up, though, is the problem.
Oh, Harbinger of the Dark Tide. You can save no one. What follows in your wake is ruin. And no, not fond of how this... Well, fortunately, you are not like the rest. You always wanted to be the savior. Now that chance lies before you.
Shut up, you noisy pest. You don't buy his nonsense, do you? In the flesh. Took a few tricks, but I made it in. This is your mindscape. Leviathan drew it from the deepest layers of your mind, using the purest frequency. Everyone has a mindscape. Some say when countless seas of consciousness flow together...
I mean, I kind of figured this was probably something related to that.
I've seen many places, but nothing quite like this. It must mean a lot to you.
Wait, is that the rock from the opening Is that the rock from the loading screen that we're sitting on?
But I saw Carlotta, Brant, everyone. And you. You were all just like in that illusion I had.
Leviathan preyed on your deepest fear of losing the ones you care about, and turned it into these gravestones. The ones who seem the strongest often fear loss the most. That's how Leviathan slips in. By exposing our pain to... If you let it take hold, you'll never break free. In the end, your mind and body will be devoured, dismantled, reshaped. So, you could say this place hangs between life and death. Your friends are here too, each of them fighting their own demons. But
what? I'm definitely gonna have to play Galbina's story too, by the way, her character quest. I know I say, like, I want to play all the character quests.
Feel this?
But...
Yes, it's... warm. And real.
There. Look up. When I hunt, I often... The darkness is thick, but those stars don't shine for me. Long before I even... Leviathan has underestimated human resolve. Like stars destined to burn out. That's why. You, and sometimes... all it takes is the first step.
I'm pretty sure this story quest has been going for 4 hours now.
I don't know your past, but I do know the future you want. Isn't one being scared of losing someone just means you're human. But the people you love, the ones who love you back, they'd never let you. This isn't where it ends. If you want the path to open, remember all. But before that, take a look behind you.
Yeah, this definitely feels like the loading screen.
You've come a long way, changed a lot of lives. That's your past, but it's also your strength. So use it. Hope is still out there. Take this spark with you. Take the step. Through darkness, into the light.
Alright then, I will. Thank you very much. That looked very much like the loading
We'll be right behind you.
screen, though. I don't know if that was significant or not. It's supposed to be significant, but...
New allies born from the perils of the high seas.
Good people
What better way to begin an epic
Heroes
story?
appear in a time of crisis. Justice triumphs over evil. The united friends are undefeated.
The Codex reminds us, it is not the
Phoebe?
lighthouse that guides
Is this the moment? Are we finally getting the assemble moment that I was talking about? Finally?
A weapon that can break
Normally I would be annoyed with how long this quest is running, but I can't be annoyed or irritated with this quest. I just can't.
A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade.
Even if one day you meet defeat, remember this. Those you've helped will never let you face it alone.
I've been thinking. Our final fate might already be written, but how we walk that path is up to us. We as humans are meant to carve
A civilization's glory is forged by generations of brave souls.
The waves
of resistance meant mankind will not be oppressed.
Power to write our fate has always been ours. Even without guidance, even when divinity falls silent, civilization will find its own way.
You have no role in Renaissance destiny.
You have no reason to carry on this fight.
its memories.
Scar.
Both light and shadow.
Scar and Perlova.
Stand against us alone.
Steel yourself. Defy the prophecy. Rise above fate again. If the road ahead is dark, then let this soul
be the spark that lights the night.
Well said.
Yep. It's finally time. Avengers assemble.
Because we are here. With you.
Yep, assemble. Finally.